MJH Sports and Entertainment.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a few days since I've done any videos. Just been doing other things at the moment during this lockdown, of course. So I've been doing a few different things that I've never tried before. Did some painting, some drawing. I'm not a very I don't draw very well, but just doing different things and I guess trying different things out and seeing how I go. Anyway. So I wanted to do this video today about this situation. It's a bit different. Obviously, it's still the fight game we're talking about, but it's something different that's kind of popped up, and that is the fact that John Fury, brother of Tyson Fury, has been challenged in a fight by a gentleman by the name of Mickey Theo, I believe. This guy is apparently, I've never heard of him before. I've never seen him before. I'm not somebody who's ever followed bodybuilding or knows anything about bodybuilding or anything like that. But I heard the buzz about this at first. That he has challenged John Fury to a fight. Now, when I first heard it, I do believe that they discussed some type of gypsy style fight, of course, with the Furies being a gypsy family, of course. And I wasn't quite sure how that would work. How that could quite go down, but I think now they're talking about a proper fight, in a ring or something like that. Gloves and of course the proper fighting system. Not a street fight basically, because obviously street fighting is illegal, and I think that's the avenue they're going down, is having a boxing match. Now, I've listened to John Fury. I think John Fury I think he's a great guy. I think he has a lot of knowledge. I enjoy very much to his when I see him do videos on different places, whether it's a few times I've seen him on IFL and different places. I've seen him interviewed. I've always enjoyed his interviews. I've always enjoyed listening to what he has to say. I was kind of surprised, I was surprised. I also saw him talk about that he was the fittest, or one of the fittest 55-year-olds. I think he's 55. He said he was in tremendous shape. He certainly looks in tremendous shape. Always looks. He's a big guy. Obviously, he's a big guy, but he looks like he could do the business. So anyway, this fight with this Mickey Theo guy, to me at least, is very intriguing. We all know, or many of us know, especially over here, that John Fury has a reputation as a very tough guy. A very hard man, a very tough guy who can fight and can handle himself, and always could, and probably always will be able to handle himself. He's that type of character. He's that type of person. You just look at him and listen to him speak, and there's something about him. He's a tough guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a very tough gentleman, and so it's intriguing to me. I don't, like I say, to I guess the casuals and different people. I'm not quite sure how it's going to go down with them, or even the boxing community. What people think. Are people interested in this? Or it seems to have a good buzz, online, and people are definitely discussing it, and seem like they want to say it. Other people, other people are saying stuff like, well, they're two old men why do we want to say this? But listen, I mean, in this day and age, I mean, 50, 55. I understand with what's going on now. It's a bit different, but certainly before now, 55 is still considered a young man, really, when you break it down. I mean, I'm only 35, and I'm sure when I'm 55, I'm still going to feel young, right? I'm sure if you're not that age now, when you do get there, I'm sure you're not going to feel like you're an old man or an old woman, But other people might look at it that way. If you're 20 or 22 or even younger, you're going to think 55 is an old person, but it's not really. It's not really. I mean, I'm 35 and I'm in good shape, right? But I wouldn't fight John Fury. Let me tell you, I would not fight John Fury. So I'm just putting it out there. Age is, as they say, the cliche thing that people say. Age is just a number, right? Age is just a number. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that whatsoever. And anyway, I think I'm pretty sure that John had a boxing career. I think it was a short career, but I know he did fight. He did have a bit of a boxing career for some time. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm not sure. I've never, to be honest with you, I've never seen any of his fights or anything like that. I've never seen him fight, but I'm sure he had a. Certainly has said himself that he can fight. He's good, and so we'll wait and see. But again, it's one of those things that we don't know when this could even happen. You know, there's so many fights that we're waiting for every fight that all these big matchups, and obviously his son Tyson and Wilder, the third fight. Joshua Pulev, there's many different fights. That's just the heavyweight division. You got all the weight classes, you know. So it's just when will we get these fights? It's the same thing. We're asking the same questions and we getting the same answers. Really, we don't know, because I'm listening to the news constantly, and we get out, they're putting out different dates there of when things can maybe ease off and maybe get back to society and all this stuff. So we'll see. But this is definitely for me personally. I'd like to see it, as long as it's as long as there's no really bad taste in it, and I don't want to see no one get hurt. Of course, I don't want to see either John Fury or Mickey Theo get hurt or anything like that. If it's a fair fight or whatever, I'm not sure where the beef really. I'm not gonna say beef, but where the challenge seemed to kind of come out of the blue. It was just on social media, right? It just was on there, just like on social media. Your YouTube feed, and people are sending you links, and it just kind of came from nowhere. And I just heard John. He looked pretty irate on the video, that he was pretty angry with, and saying I can beat you and all this kind of stuff. But we will see. We'll see. We just don't know when it could happen, and it feels like it's weird, because at this point it feels like it's things further forward, and society getting back to normal. It seems we're a long way away from that. Hopefully we're not. I hope we're not, but it just feels that way when you're on lockdown. So I guess I'm listening to all the channels, and all the channels that I follow, and the not just the big channels, but the smaller channels as well, because I'm willing to I'm one of these people. I'm willing to help people. If I grow my channel, I'm going to help people too, because there's a lot of seem to want to help channels. They don't seem to want to help channels grow for whatever reason, whether it's competition or it could be a million different reasons. But it's fair enough. I'm not going to be one of those people. If I can grow this channel as I hope to, then I will be helping people when they do their startup channels and stuff like that. Just the person that I am, that's who I am. That's what I want to do. So we will see where we go. We'll see. And I realize I am a small channel. I enjoy doing this, but I do know that I'm a very small channel right now, but would like to grow other people, because a lot of people out there, you guys don't do it. So anyway, so on lockdown, watching videos, just thinking of different ideas for me to do my own videos and get more content out there and cover everything. But I just wanted to get on this because it's just really and say what other people what they think. Would they pay for this? Would they be excited for it? Would they look forward to it? Me, I would, because I know John can fight. I know nothing about, like I say, this Mickey Theo. I'm not familiar with the guy whatsoever. So I don't know if he was a bodybuilder. I think he was a champion bodybuilder. Not sure if obviously with the kind of the age that he is now, if he's still doing those competitions. Because I think a lot of those guys are a lot younger. But I'm sure it's again fascinating for me. I think it's a fascinating fight. I'm just looking forward. At the moment, I'm just watching tons of classic stuff. Tons of classic fights. I've been doing that for weeks now, and I'm a boxing junkie. I love boxing. I love sport. I just haven't been able to really play a lot. Obviously, there's no contact with people and things like that, so I can't play basketball. And I can work out on the punch bag and things like that, which I do enjoy. And going for walks. I don't really run a lot. I might start doing that again because it's really good for you, of course. But I used to love walking. Walking for miles, and I still do walking. But you're only allowed out for a short time, or that's what the government advise you to do. So I'm kind of trying to stick to the guidelines. But yeah, anyway. So John Fury, Mickey Theo. Let's say it. Let's see. Like I say, no one gets hurt. It's a fair fight, which I think it would be. I'm sure. I don't know the other guy, but I know John Fury is a gentleman. I do know that. So let's see what happens with the fight. So I will catch you guys on the next one.